going on? So let's talk about it. My conversation for the week at Dee's Controversy Corner is is it better for a barber fresh out of barber school, booth rent or commission? Now,
That's tough.
both of them, of course, got they. Let me tell y'all why I think either one, because both of them got their pros, both got their cons. You know, if you booth rent, now you got to worry about paying a weekly amount, and you don't have any clientele. Chances are because you just got out of school. But if you commission, if you do have clientele, now you could be missing out on money because you're giving their money away to the shop. And even if you don't, when you start, you may build that clientele through commission, and now you're missing out on money. So, what's y'all thoughts on booth rent versus commission?
Bruh, that's a heavy hitting
Talk to
situation.
me.
Bro, I've done both of them, first of all. And
Okay.
like I said, it's real hard because I did both I do both at elite level. I get my own clientele at an elite level. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I
Yeah.
go, I wear barber merch. I talk to people. I got my bopper card. I network. That's all I do. I can get someone in my chair. But
Right.
also, there's been times in the beginning of my barber journey where I didn't have a lot of clientele, and I worked in Title. So let me shout them out, man. Title City in Natick, Mass. Josh Pereira and Jen Pereira. Great owners, great barbershop. The Boston Celtics go there, get their haircut. New England Patriots, the New England Revolution. Great barbershop owners, nice, clean establishment. I went over there, bro, and I didn't even have to do a social media, but I didn't have social media before I went up, but I only had social media for like the last 2 years. When I went to their shop, I had a social media, but all I would do is put a before and after picture. I would never really
Right.
do nothing crazy. But I didn't have to because, bro, all I'd do is show up to work and I was booked. I would put skin tight fair haircut, half an hour, and I would be working in there from what, like 12 to 8 was my shift. From 12 to 8, the entire time I was booked on half an hour here. I was doing 16 haircuts a day, every day, no break, every single day, Monday through Saturday, without ever telling nobody I'm a barber. Now, they took half of my income. The commission was half, but the haircuts were about $80. So here in my
Still
neighborhood,
getting
I'm
40
charging
ahead.
40 to
Yeah.
yeah, here in my neighborhood, I'm charging $40 to $50 for a haircut, right? And if I'm going over there, I'm getting 80, but I'm giving them half. It's still $40, $50 a haircut. And then the tippers, it's a Natick, Mass. It's real nice. You know what I'm saying? It's a luxurious place. The mall that it's in is like one of the nicest in New England. You know, there's Gucci and Prada and all that in there. So with that said, they're tipping 25, 30, sometimes 50, sometimes $100 bill. So with that said, you still getting your same price, but your tips are bonkers, even though you're giving them half. So that's why I said it's a slippery slope. I ain't gonna keep ranting.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's a slippery slope because I was giving away half my bread, but still making more bread than sometimes than a lot of people that is getting their own clientele and playing booth rent. And
Yeah.
then now I wouldn't do it because of the clientele that I have. I would never give away half the bread just because of how I'm living now. But I
Wouldn't
really
even
just
make
think it
sense.
depends on where you at in the game
Yeah.
and where your finances at and all that type of. But what y'all got to think?
Think what you
y'all
think?
on it?
Yeah, so I've actually talked about this before, man. So the thing about commission and booth rent, right? Kind of like piggybacking off of what both of y'all said. If you're a barber coming into the game and you ain't got no clientele, you can go work in a commission shop, and it's their job to get people into your chair, right? It's their job, or I'm sorry, yeah, commission shop. Yeah, they gonna get you into their
They gonna
chair.
help you. Yeah,
They gonna help you out. They gonna promote
Yeah.
for you. They gonna find a
Yeah.
way to get people in the
Yeah.
shop because they want to make their money too. And
Exactly.
I think the issue a lot of barbers have with commission based barbershops is they're more worried about what is the boss making? Why is he making 60% or 50% of what I'm making? But
That's
like Prince
exactly
said,
what it
but like
is.
Prince said, if he's still clearing 2,500. Let's just say, for instance, I don't know what you were clearing, but let's just say you're making
Right.
$2,000 a week. And
It
they're
was
making
about around
$2,000 a
there,
week,
yeah, almost.
or you
Yeah.
know that, bro. That's still more money than some
Yeah.
barbers are making now,
Yeah.
paying
Yeah.
$200 booth rent. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So they may
Exactly.
be getting people who do booth rent may be getting all their money, but if they don't know how to market themselves, they don't know how to get clients in their chair. That might not be the best way. You might only be clearing $1,000 a week, which once again isn't bad, right? But just
Right.
putting it into perspective, if you're only clearing $1,000 a week and you're paying $200 booth rent, you're only taking home about $800, right?
Yeah.
When you're doing
Exactly.
commission, I'm bringing the house $5,000. But I'm only
Exactly.
getting 2,500. So, that's
Exactly.
bad because you're only making 50% of what you
Exactly.
made. Well, hold on. I'm making 50% of what
And
I
most
made the
time-
house,
and most
but I'm
time
making
it
more
don't-
money than I would be if I was doing booth rent. So you got to think
Exactly.
about
Most
it.
time
And-
it don't be them bringing the
Yeah.
house nothing either.
That's what
They
I'm
just be
saying.
sitting
Exactly.
around eating off the house,
Yeah.
and then be mad that they got to give up half their bread. Like, bro,
Yeah.
every client, you didn't know anybody
It don't
that
make
you cut
sense.
today. Every single client that sat in that chair came to the shop. You don't know any of them, and you mad that you be grateful that you got
That
half
they
of
giving
those
you
clients
clients.
Because
Yeah.
that's
that you
free
didn't even
money at that
have.
point. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
those are
then-
clients
money.
that you didn't know. You should be more grateful that you got to. He gave you half of his clientele, basically.
Yeah.
And
You
didn't
know
have
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
that.
And
Yeah.
Didn't have
barbershop
to do that.
owners, exactly. And barbershop owners, if you're gonna charge commission, dude, follow Josh Pereira, man, on IG, man. It's watch how he does it, man. Watch how he runs his shop. You getting alcohol for free. You getting razors for free.
Exactly.
He's doing
Yeah.
barber appreciation day each month where he's taking them out and giving them drinks and hanging out with
That's
them.
how the last shop I was
He's-
at
But that's
was.
how it's
his
supposed to be with
marketing-
commission,
They did
though.
the same thing. If it's commission, I shouldn't have to pay for
Take care of
barber shop.
everything.
Bro,
I
Yeah,
shouldn't
they
have
should
to pay
they
for
should take care of
no,
everything
You
for
can go
you.
on all,
I shouldn't have to
we
pay
can
for
go
that
on
at
the
that
whole
point because you
episode.
getting my incomes. You getting some
Exactly.
of it. So
Yeah.
you
We
should
can
give
go
me
on for
neck
the whole
strips and stuff
episode
like that.
about
And
how
then,
you gotta
but
treat
but
your
then that's
barber.
why also I think it's good for some barbers to be on booth rent, because some barbers make the shop, right? Some barbers, like I said,
And the barbers
if-
gotta
if-
respect
yeah,
that. You know what
if I'm a
saying?
barber in my shop and I'm bringing in all my clientele, I got no clientele out of walk-ins, no clientele from the owner, no clientele from people just Googling, whatever. It's all people who know me. Then
Yeah.
then yes, I understand it'd be
Right.
an issue now to give the owner 50% of what I just made when
Yeah,
you ain't
that's
do
an
nothing
issue.
for me.
It don't
You
make
ain't-
sense.
Yeah, you ain't give me no neck strips. You ain't give me no alcohol. You ain't promote for me. You did nothing for me except for give me a spot to cut hair, and I'm supposed to give you 50%. So I
That
get
don't
both
make
sides of the
sense.
argument, but I think it depends on, as a barber, where you're at in your barber career. Are you new to the game? Do you need clientele? Do you know how to attract your own clientele? Right. So there's different things that you got to take in consideration when it comes to actually thinking about what's best. Commission or booth rent.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, like you just said, they're getting these clients, and it's like, bro, if you had to do it on your own, you wouldn't make that much. You gotta just look at it on the opposite spectrum, man. You're not giving away, like you said, if it is all yours, like I said, Josh was marketing for us. So also a lot of commission shops, the price is cheap. It'd be a commission shop, but it's $20 for a haircut. You feel me? Like if you're a barbershop owner, you're gonna do commission, put the price up to a high value.
Yeah.
Make your shop nice and put it in a place where you could charge this high value. Hire barbers that know what they're doing, and then it makes it all worth it. But like it's like people like not to down super cuts and great clips and all that. And a business is a business, and they do great. But the haircut is cheap, and then you're still paying commission on that. Like I said, I was paying half, but on damn near $100 haircut, damn near. So we're still making bread in here. You feel me? So it's just like barbershop owners. If y'all gonna do that to your workers, man, make sure you treat them right, get them all the products and the stuff they need, and also market for them. Create a website for them, put them on. Title City has a website where everybody's face. We use Squire, they use Squire over there, so
Shout out to
everybody's
Squire.
face is on there. He even does it so that if you just start, there's like 10 barbers in there. If you just start working, you just got hired today, your face goes on the top, so that when people come on, but you're the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta manipulate.
It's ways to get people to book with you.
It's commission.
Exactly.
So
And if
that
you're a
that's
barbershop
the
owner
goal.
and you charging
The
people
goal
half
is
their
to put
money,
people in the chair.
Come on,
Yeah.
like work for the barbers.
The
'Cause a
thing
lot of
about
times
commission
barbers
is
have a right.
you want
A lot of
all your
times
barbers to eat in commission.
Right,
When you do
right.
because
Yeah, because they gonna
if they
eat if
all
they don't.
eating, that means I'm eating too. Right? So if I
Exactly.
can have one barber who just booked and the other 3 barbers ain't cutting, that's a problem. I need to find a way to get these other 3 booked. That way I'm
Yeah,
eating 3
exactly.
times as much.
Especially
So
if you're taking
it's-
half his bread.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
business, man, and I think a lot of barbers, like I said earlier, don't understand that it's a business, right? Like they're bringing you the people, so yeah, you're gonna have to give them something back. But to each his own, I think, you know what I'm saying, and you got to just figure out where you're at.
Exactly.
Yeah. Everybody's
yo, barbers, beauticians. Oh, yo, also, as I said, beauticians. I was gonna say barbers and beauticians. Y'all put what y'all think in the comments. But as I said, beauticians. I'm like, damn, a lot of beauticians and cosmetologists, they paying the commission.
Commission,
If
yeah.
You're if
Yeah.
you're a cosmetologist, you're a beautician watching this. Throw your thoughts in the comments, please. We would love to hear from you. And one of these segments, we gotta have some ladies on to talk about that because damn near every hair salon I've seen is commission.
It's commission,
And they
yeah.
make a lot of money. So I wonder how they feel about giving away, you know what I'm saying? They doing foils that cost all kind of money. Get like, I don't know too much about
Yeah, I don't know how that
cosmetology,
works either. So
but
we need to get
their
a
services are
cosmetologist in
expensive.
here.
Yeah, exactly.